This is Tina from Prima Heirloom Designs, and welcome to a tutorial I'm working on to make one of these little mini wreaths. And you can actually make larger or smaller ones depending on how many beads you use. So this is a smaller one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 beads. This one has 10, and this is the one I'm going to show you. So the size bead that you need is 5.5 millimeter. And I will put a link below with where you can buy these beads. I have right now silver ones I've done this with, and this nice kind of a light gold. And I bought these at Michael's, but there's probably online sources as well. So you're going to start with, I've kind of out 10 beads to keep it easy for me, and just 2 regular tinsel stems. One of the tinsel stems, you're going to go ahead and thread on these beads just to get them on there. And it doesn't matter, whoops, the spacing of them or anything, because you're going to, adjust that as you go. Yes, maybe this is a funny time of year to be doing sort of a Christmas tutorial, but I am about to release one of my Dickens Village patterns, and it features one of these little wreaths. And the reason why I figured out how to make these, because at one point I had, gosh, I think it was in 2022, came across little wreaths that look very similar to this at a craft shop. And after that, I never saw them for sale again. So I kind of figured out how to mimic my own. And I still think it looks a lot nicer than some of those artificial ones that you buy with in the miniature section at Christmas time. Okay, so I have 2 full-size chenille stems. And if you're doing this smaller wreath, you can get away with a single chenille stem. Cut one of the pieces 5 inches, and that is the part that you would put your beads on. And the remainder is what you'll be using to twist, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to take my twisting piece of I keep wanting to say pipe cleaner, but of chenille stem. And I'm going to give it, 2 twists. And I'm going to push a bead up in place. And then I'm going to give it another 2 twists. Now, if you wanted to space these beads, have them closer together or further apart, you can totally adjust how many twists you do in between. So I like the look of the 2. You will notice, like on one side, the beads are sort of hidden, but that's okay. That part will be the part that you put on the inside or on the back of your little wreath. So I push a bead over, twist once, twist twice, push a bead over, twist once, twist twice, and I just keep doing that once and twice until I get to the end. Okay. Super easy. All right, so then you end up with this bead glitter stem thing, and I'm just going to twist it. It's kind of all oriented the same way, and that looks pretty good. Okay, and at this point you could give it a couple twists at the end, and you can turn it around to make them connect. And I mean, you can figure out just a way to twist all of this together so it doesn't come apart. And then clip off that top bit, and then I'm going to kind of push that in behind. There you go. Okay, and then kind of round them out a little bit. So that's the basic wreath part. And then to make a little ribbon like this, I have a piece of 1/8 inch, I believe, ribbon. It's about 3 millimeters wide. And this is an 8-inch piece. And I'm just going to make a little bow. The reason why I like 8 inches, you're going to lose a bit when you cut it off afterwards, but it's a lot easier to kind of finagle and get this bow down to the size that you actually need if you have more to hold onto. And then you can adjust it. I came a little bit too small there for this wreath. And pull it nice and tight. When you're happy with the size, which I am there, I'm going to cut the ribbon off afterwards. And right now I'm just going to look, I think I wanted a bit bigger. Pull these out a little more. And I really like the gold edging on a satin ribbon for this. It's just a personal preference. And that looks pretty good. In case you're wondering, the total size, this is about 25 millimeters if I measured all the way across, which is about an inch, in case you wanted to know what size I went with. And at this point you can either take craft glue and at the top put a bit and then glue this into place. I'm going to go ahead and use hot glue because I have it ready here. Just add a little bit and then push this into place up top. Okay. And then your last thing is to cut the ribbon. And I'm going to cut it kind of straight down so that you end up with an angle, which I think looks really good. And just try to do it as evenly as you can. And there you go. So it's a completed little glitter chenille stem wreath. Check out the links below to see where to go to purchase the materials to make these. And if you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for other crafty tutorials. Thanks for joining. Have a good one.